Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Review Day with your PEA President, Stephanie Yocum. Today, we are going to be reviewing our salary proposals that are currently on the table, where we started, where we're at now, and where we're going with the impasse procedures. So you guys are in for a good treat today because I've got some candy for correct answers. So get ready and let's get started. So our first question is going to be about our paraeducators and our support staff. So what are some of the main differences between the district's proposal and PEA's proposal regarding our support staff? All right, go ahead, Nieves.
The district is saying zero for support staff. PEA proposes a minimum starting wage of at least $10 per hour for all para and ESP positions currently making below $10 per hour, while also providing everyone else with a 3 to 4% raise.
All right, so just to summarize here, we have PEA is proposing a minimum $10 an hour start rate. So anybody below 10 would be going up to at least $10 an hour. And then everybody else in those pay schedules would be seeing between a 3 and a 4% raise. While the district is still proposing $0 for our support staff. Does anybody else have anything to add? All right, go ahead, Wilfredo.
Well, the PEA proposal is part of a multi-year plan to move all support staff to at least $15 per hour in the next few years.
All right, and the goal here, which is going to take a couple of years, probably a few years, is to get our starting salaries for our support staff to at least $15 an hour. All right, so we're going to move on to the teacher salary allocation and our raises for our instructional staff. All right, so let's do some comparing and contrasting here. So there's a lot in with this, so we'll take a couple of people. So give me some compares and some contrasts to the PEA proposal and the district proposal for our instructional staff. All right, go ahead.
PEA has figured out a way to distribute the teacher salary allocation more equitably, while still meeting the letter of the law on the House Bill 641. Our district has decided to interpret the law in a harmful manner that collapses salary levels, providing skewed raises for teachers at the beginning of the pay schedule.
All right, so we have an equitable way to distribute money under the letter of the law, and we have a harmful interpretation that is collapsing salary levels. All right, what else?
PEA has 4 raise tiers while the district has 13.
All right, so PEA was able to do 4 money tiers while the district has a crazy number of 13 money tiers for raises. All right, what else? All right, go ahead.
The district's highest money tier is $4,200, but only goes to first-year teachers. PEA's highest money tier is $2,950, and it is spread out to more people. Through the PEA's more equitable distribution approach, we're able to provide our lowest tier and $1,180 raise, while the district is only able to give a $650 raise to most.
All right, so just to summarize here, to make sure I've got it right. So PEA's highest money tier is offering a $2,950 raise to our top money tier. And while the district is able to give $4,200, but that's to one salary level, our beginning year teachers. The lowest money raise that you would see under the PEA proposal is $1,180 versus the $650 that most people in the instructional contract would see under the district's proposal. All right, anything else that you guys can think of?
Well, the district's proposal does get current base salary to $45,172 from $40,972, but at the expense of our mid to late career teachers and instructional staff. Now, PEA was able to move Polk's base salary to $43,922 to provide a healthier, well-deserved raises to all instructional staff.
All right. Anything else we want to add here?
In contrast, PEA's plan provides at least 2% raises to 94% of all instructional staff, with the other 6% receiving just under a 2% raise.
So PEA is offering at least a 2% raise to 94% of the instructional staff, with the remaining 6% getting just under a 2% raise. So Mike, in the back, do you know what the district's percentage for at least 2% raises are currently? That's okay if you don't have that information right now. I completely understand. Does anybody else in the class have that information for me?
Well, under the district's updated plan, they would give a 2% raise to 48% of instructional staff, which is up from the original proposal of 42%.
All right, so just to make sure I'm hearing you clearly, so where we started with the district was they were able to only give a 2% raise or more to 42% of the staff. Under their current plan, they were able to get that up to a whopping 48% by still leaving 52% of our instructional staff with less than a 2% raise. All right, so I think we've summed up the teacher salary allocation pretty nicely with a compare and contrast. Let's talk about our impasse procedures. And so we're going to get a little bit more detailed with impasse as we go through the process. So right now we just got some overviews. So Nieves, do you know what the steps are in the impasse procedures?
Yes, I do.
What are they?
Mediation, a special magistrate, and legislative hearing in front of the school board.
All right. And then legislative hearing. All right. So, and just to remind you guys, we can bargain through the entire process if we wanted to. And so just remember that piece. And so, oh, I see a question in the back. Go ahead, Tedra.
Pass. No.
Oh, I didn't quite hear that. Can you say it again?
PAs go away during impasse.
That is a great question, Tedra. So the question was, if you couldn't quite hear, do TAs go away at impasse? And a TA is a tentative agreement. And so things that have been tentatively agreed upon at the table go intact to the impasse process. We only bring things that we are in disagreement on through the impasse procedure. And so we're going to be talking a little bit more about that in detail later on, but that is a great question. So thanks for thinking forward on that. And so you guys did a great job today. So we've got some candy prizes for everybody. And even Mike in the back, there you go. You guys have been amazing. Please stay tuned to more videos to come, and we hope you enjoyed our review day of our salary proposals and our impasse proceedings. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.